Alright guys, Dragneel here, and we are back with more Doom 3. We are on Mission 9 Enpro Plant. So, you're going to notice something different between this video and last video. So my health is lower, essentially, because when I went to go record this mission, basically I forgot to I never hit start recording. Even though I hit start recording and never recorded, it never started. So I played through all of this mission before I realized that I wasn't recording. So, and what didn't help was my save. When you go into the next mission, it automatically saves. So, and I tend to quick save at certain points, and I no longer had a save at the beginning of Alpha Lab Sector 4. So I had made the decision to just restart the game and get caught back up to Enpro to where I could just record the map, replay through the map or the mission, and actually get to record it this time. But I did learn a few things. The boss that you fight at the end of the last map is called the Vagary. I also learned how to get to that area I was trying to jump to, but you couldn't quite get to it, but you could see that there was a way to get to it. There was a button that basically opens up a maintenance shaft, and I never knew where it was at. So when I realized where that was at, I was like, okay, so this is how you get to that. 1 second. Alright, sorry. Yeah, so I figured that out. And when I started this run, I forgot to pick up the very first PDA, the one right there in the thing. For I think his name is Andrew, something like that. But yeah, and I figured out how to get a couple more PDAs. But like when you in the very first mission, kill the officer to get his PDA. And then there's another guy holding a PDA later on that you kill him to get his PDA. So if you're talking to someone, if you come up to someone and you can talk to him, and he's got a PDA in his hand, kill him to pick up the PDA. But yeah. So I had to basically start over, get re-caught up to Enpro because my save get fucked. And I did the entire mission before I realized I wasn't recording. So, yeah, let's get to it.
Bravo team, entry secure. Move in and take positions. Quiet. Did you hear that? This is Lead. Give me status. All is clear. There's nothing here, Sam. Go on. What the hell? Lead, I'm swinging around left.
Alright. I'm gonna save. But yeah, so we picked up chain gun, we have plasma rifle. So what's nice about going from the last mission into this mission?
We're carrying a military transmission card. It's vital you retrieve that card as it contains encoded data needed to send the distress signal to the fleet. We're the last hope to get reinforcements. Find that card and find it fast.
Okay, so what's nice about going from the last mission into this mission is it gives you a health station right here at the beginning. so that you can top up your health. Yeah. Let's save again because I have full health. So stairs break when you go down, so there's no getting back up. Gotta love blowing up barrels. It's probably sometimes the fastest way to kill shit. Alright, so you get this little guy. I call them my sweetness because they do a lot of damage, man. Like, he killed that imp on his own. I'm gonna let him do all the work. Killed a maggot. So you can't go down this way.
Warning. Coolant rod 2 offline.
Okay, so
Main reactor operation temperature exceeding safe levels.
PDA from Paul Rad. Once we get a chance to read it, we will read it. But what you want to do is hit this. Begin valve routing
Gas leak
procedure.
stopped. Extinguished.
When we get a moment to read the PDA from Paul Rad, we will read it. And there's not much to go off and just do. Not one near with this little guy. Cells, leave me alone. Clips, just a little bit of ammo and some health. Armor, we're here, just chilling. Maggot around the corner. Come down here, get a plasma rifle and some health. Kill another maggot. Ooh, hang on. Sorry, my mouse is acting up. Damn, what is going on with my mouse? I realize I have been shooting the fireballs out of the air.
Warning. Coolant rod 2
Alright.
offline.
Now that
Main
he is
reactor
parked,
operation temperature exceeding
let's take a
safe
moment to
levels.
look at this PDA.
Warning. Coolant rod 2
Cooling rods replacement.
Paul Rad,
Main
Chief
reactor
Technical Officer for the
operation
Enpro
temperature
facility.
exceeding safe
During my weekly
levels.
inspection of the coolant system, I discovered yet another safety violation. As I've stated repeatedly, our service manuals must be followed to the letter. Now, this includes changing back filters for the coolant system on schedule and not when maintenance gets around to it. As you know, unclean back filters will create pressure inside the coolant system's release tubes. Even a minor disruption in a release tube can dislodge or destroy its coolant rod, overheating the core, and possibly sending the entire facility up in smoke. Now let me be clear, if I see this again, the team responsible will be transferred to sewage treatment before the day is over.
Alright, sentry problems.
Paul Rad, Chief Technical Officer for the Enpro facility. I appreciate UAC's concerns following the number of stress-related illnesses spreading throughout the base. However, I don't understand why we require such a large detail of armed security bots in Enpro. Now, you may disagree, but I trust my team's mental condition far more than whatever programming is running inside those bots. Which brings me to the reason for this report. Today, one of my best engineers, Patrick Thomas, was nearly shot when a bot refused his clearance. That's right, shot. Luckily, a nearby team from maintenance caught up to it and smashed it with a pipe wrench before it could chase Pat down. Now, it'll be days before he's ready to return to work, and I don't think you'll ever get him close to one of those bots again. Our jobs are difficult enough without needing to avoid getting shot. If we're going to be treated like prisoners, I respectfully request that you afford us the courtesy of being guarded by people instead of machines.
Alright, let's look at his email. MartianBetty.com, the new taboo. New clone porn movies posted daily. Is this the new taboo? Come and see what everyone is talking about. See gorgeous identical clones in action. Only 15 credits a month. Social Committee, Ice Cream Social. All set. As a reminder, tomorrow is our ice cream social in the Mars City Kitchen. We will have the typical flavors of vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, blueberry, and a few surprises. I really hope you'll be at this event. The social committee is working hard to find fun things for us to do on our meager budget. It is a real downer when people don't show up. I mean, come on, only 7 of you came to our pizza social last month. If you've got better ideas for the social committee, please forward them along. We hope to see you tomorrow. Alright. So, there is only 2 lockers in this mission. So we have to go up. Right, it's saving. I did not do that. It did it itself. So we have to come right here. Forgotten souls. Alright, so you need to unlock the doors, release bridge.
Now operational.
Alright, so we're gonna pick up this PDA for Teresa Chasar. Weapon research.
This is the audio log of weapon analyst Teresa Chasar, dated November 3rd, 2145. I'm pleased to report that the preliminary tests on the ammo storage in the new Mach 3 plasma gun has far exceeded our expectations. We realized a full 50% gain in the storage capacity of ammo packs as a result of utilizing techniques engineered in the Alpha Lab's molecular compactor. I believe with the ongoing compaction research, we will reach our goal of 3 times the plasma storage currently available in standard ammo packs. I would also like to mention that all of the employees here at the Enpro plant have been very helpful and quite eager to accommodate all of my requests. For security reasons, I've locked the plasma gun and the extra ammo in locker 063 with door code 972. End of log.
Alright. Email. Lloyd Renstrom, plasma storage capacity. Teresa, please take a few minutes in the next day or so to create an audio report based on your plasma storage findings. The board is looking forward to hearing about your accomplishments. As you know, security has been tight lately with all the accidents, and as a result, we can't be too careful. Please make sure you lock up your test weapon and add the cabinet code into your report. Great job, Lloyd. Lloyd Renstrom, your work. Teresa, hope you like your new office. I think you'll find it much easier to concentrate on the plasma gun project without those dweebs in engineering drooling all over you. How pathetic, right? Anyway, I'll be down there from time to time if you ever want to talk or get something to eat. Probably sick of hearing it, but I think seeing you every day is more valuable to me than any amount of money I've gotten from working here. Believe me, being a supervisor, I make a lot. Your pal, Lloyd. It seems to me like he's just another one of those dweebs, as he so delicately put it. Elizabeth McNeil. Reply, Lloyd is driving me nuts. T. I know what you're talking about. When I was still there, I felt like I was the only woman surrounded by a bunch of drooling men. I miss the work, but I don't miss that place. I feel like I'm lucky to be out of there. Keep your eyes open for trouble. I don't trust some of the executives up there. I can't wait to see you back on Earth when your research is completed. Your friend, Liz. To Elizabeth McNeil. Liz, Lloyd has really outdone himself this time. He's moved me into the office next to the trench in Enpro. Does he really think by moving me to the most remote office on this wretched base that I'll be more attracted to him? Wait, it might be working. Being isolated for this long is getting to me. I'm a chatterbox whenever I get the chance to talk to a real person. Okay, I've got to get back to work. T. So, Elizabeth McNeil is a name you should remember, basically. So, we need to remember the code 972. Why? That's why. Alright. Bunch of plasma, some health. But that is everything in this room. Alright. Alright, that's everything in this room. So let's go. Cross the bridge we go. Alright. So that's not supposed to be that color. Essentially, that's on fire and it's not supposed to be. So, we need... So the way... We need to go there to unlock this door. We've got to fix that. So, let's go through these doors.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 235 degrees Celsius.
So, that is death. Kill the imp. Waste of a barrel on a lost soul, but whatever.
Attention. All personnel evacuate the facility.
Alright, so, time for lengthy lift.
Warning. Reactor core temperature 585 degrees Celsius. Warning. Reactor core
There is only
temperature
one
beyond
more
acceptable levels.
locker.
Marines, you gotta find that transmission card. If Swan gets his hands on it, I don't know what he'll do.
Alright. Okay, these are called wraiths. Okay, so what we need to do is come over here to this room, because that is on fire, causing everything else to freak out. Alright, so we need to replace Rod 2. You have my weapon.
No, sir.
Give me your weapon, Kelly.
Facility. We can stop the transmission from there. Whatever you say.
No, wait, no, that's not Kelly. That's not Kelly. That's not Kelly. I forgot his name. Alright, and it's fixed.
Coolant rod 2 online.
Alright. Back out we go. Kill some imps. A wraith. A maggot. Alright, back up the lengthy lift. Right. Lengthy lift is done. Now we backtrack. Back out. Making sure I'm not missing any screens so that we can back up. Maggot. Imp. And now we can go back out through this door.
Hazard doors now open.
Maggot. Wraith. Alright, so come around here. There's an imp waiting on you. Wraith. Maggot. Maggot. Imp. Another maggot. Some clips and some health. Fat zombie. Alright. So, nothing we can do with that. Some health and some shards right here. Imp. Armor and some health. I think that's a maggot. Alright. Nothing over here, but there's some armor under here. Okay, so that's plasma storage. So we need to find the code for it. So let's go over here. Oh, look. Flips, some health, and a PDA for Steve Hammer. Alright. Plasma ammo code.
Steve Hammer, service technician. Since Private Swenson wigged out, shot up that drink machine, then lit himself up with a plasma gun, we've all been a bit nervous. All of us in maintenance knew he was losing it. Finally, when that darn drink machine wouldn't accept his credits, he lost it. Started swearing up and down. You had to laugh when that machine lit up, but before any of us could react, he fed himself enough plasma to power an office building. There wasn't enough head to clean up, just vapor. It's a bad thing to happen to anyone. Anyway, I know with all the site problems we've had lately, we need the additional security, but when the guards start going nuts, I don't know, all this extra weapons and ammunition, I mean, do we really need so much firepower laying around? Well, a couple of us decided to lock up all of the unsecured plasma rounds we could find. The code is 734.
734.
I'll sleep a bit better tonight knowing it's locked up.
We need to remember that code, but let's look at his email first. Matthew Morton, Moron Swenson. Steve, I'm still shaken from that incident with Swenson. When I close my eyes, I still see that look on his face in the instant between the impact of the plasma and when his head turned to blue vapor. I don't think I'll ever be able to sleep again. I never liked him. I don't know who was crazy enough to give him a plasma gun, but no one should go that way. The worst of it is I've seen a lot of folks who seem more on edge than Swenson was. Something needs to be done. We should lock up the ammo in one of the storage lockers for starters. You pick the code. Make sure you file a report too. Eric Grossman. Let's help this poor girl. Guys, this isn't a chain letter, but a choice for all of us to save a little girl that's going to die of a serious and fatal form of cancer. Please send this to everyone you know or don't know at that. This little girl has 6 months left to live her life, and as her last wish, she wanted to send a chain letter telling everyone to live their life to fullest, since she never will. She'll never make it to prom, graduate school, or get married and have a family of her own. By you sending this to as many people as possible, you can give her and her family a little hope, because with every name that this is sent to, the UAC will donate 3 credits per name to her treatment and recovery plan. One guy sent this to 500 people. So I know that we can send it to at least 5 or 6. Come on, you guys. And if you're too selfish to waste 10 to 15 minutes in scrolling this and forwarding it to everyone, just think it could be you one day. And it's not even your credits, just your time. Please help this little girl out, guys. I know you can do it. I love you guys. So, it's not a chain letter, but it's a chain letter. So, we need to remember 734 to get into this room. 734. I'm gonna turn the flashlight on to kind of help with this a little bit. But there's nothing in the room you need. It's mostly just plasma and like... It's mostly plasma with some armor. Yeah. There's a med kit in there. It's the locked up plasma that they got a hold of, that they locked away after one guy killed himself.
Over here. We were hit. I don't know how much farther I can go. Here, take the transmission card. We can't stay here. Isn't safe. We better move.
Wraith? Another Wraith? So there's not really anything out here. This is where what's his name left. Those two left on the truck. So really we just go up this way. Cycle airlock. And there we go. That is Enpro facility. But yeah, I got to this point, looked at my recording program and went, fuck. And then I had to figure out if I had a save that was at the beginning of the mission, and I didn't have one. So yeah, I had to start over and get to this point again. But yeah, I'll see you on the next mission.